Hello guys and welcome back. In this video, I'll just quickly show you how you can configure a FortiGate gateway. So as you can see on my screen, I have just put a gateway, FortiGate gateway. I just boot that gateway and connected to the port 1 to the switch and to the manual server. So if you log into the FortiGate, it will ask you what is your basic username password default. So for FortiGate, it's like username is admin and password they keep it blank. So you have to just you have to just press enter, and it will ask you for the new password. Then you have to just put those password, and you'll be reaching to the screen. Now next step, we need to configure the interfaces. So number one interface, I would like to configure port 1. For this gateway, I have 4 interfaces. So command for that, it's simple. It's like a config. Then you need to say system, and in system, what you need to configure? You need to configure interfaces. Okay. Next, you you can just say question mark, and you will see all the commands it's present. So what I'll do, I'll use a command called edit. And edit, if I say question mark, I'll see what are the ports available and everything. Okay. So right now, as you can see, I have a these are the ports uh, which currently I can see. Uh, if you just check, these ports are enabled with the DSCP, okay, and by default getting this IP addresses. So I like to have this IP address itself, but I will not select it as a DSCP for now because we'll be configuring the VPNs. So let's go ahead and say port 1, and I need to press question mark to see what are the commands available. So you can see there is multiple commands available. So number one command, I'll say I want to set the mode. Okay, set mode. So I have right now a DSCP running. I'll keep it static so that I can able to put the IP address, right? Now again I'll say set, and then I press a question mark. You will see all the options available here. What we will do, we'll use this option as you can see here, IP. Okay, so let me just say set IP, and if I say question mark again, I will see what I need to do now. So syntax is as it is. I need to just give the IP address details. So 192.168.50.79. Okay, this was the IP address, and if even if I click, even if I see the default IP address, it's the same IP address what we got from the DSCP. I don't want that to be in a DSCP mode, so I have just selected this interface to be set in a static mode. So here you can see 50.79 is the IP address. So just come here and give it a subnet mask. Well, give it a minute. Subnet mask 255 255 2550, and after that if I press question mark, it say enter. So the IP address got set. Okay, now I also would like to show you one more thing. Right now the IP address only set, but we don't know what are the different uh, uh, profiles configured with it, or how I can access that interface, right? IP address. So let's reset and see what options we have. So here, if I press that, somewhere you'll be seeing something like allow access, right? So I just want to use that command. So, and for your understanding, if you want to clear the screen, just use Control L so that the screen get cleared. So I'll say set, then allow access, right? And if I say question mark, I'll be seeing this much access I can allow for the interfaces. This is a lab environment, so we require HTTP, then HTTPS, then we require SSH, and if required, a telnet, but I don't think so we require that. All right. So these are the important access. So I say enter. So access got done. Now if you just say show, it will show you what all you have configured with respect to these interfaces, right? So I can see set vdom is root, set IP address is this guy, allow access of this type, then the physical type, next, and everything. So this looks good. In means we are just exiting and everything is getting set over interfaces. Okay. So next step, you have to use the web UI to access the FortiGate. I'll just use HTTP. Because this is live environment, we'll use HTTP only. If you are in production, you have to use HTTPS because you'll be having all those licenses associated with that. So 192.168.50.79 was the IP, and if I say OK, it gives me the credentials. So write the credentials. Then it gives me the credential details which I need to put. So admin and the password what I have set up. I'll give it a minute. All right. So now it says perform the following steps to complete the setup with the FortiGate. Specify host name, change your password is done. We haven't specified the host name. We'll do that later. Dashboard setup, upgrade firmware. So just say begin, or you can just say later. For now, I say begin, and here it will say by default this FortiGate will use the serial number model as host name. I strongly recommend to change that. So I say FortiGate, okay, VPN 1, just for the sake of the lab purpose. So I say okay. Now it's saying optimal dashboard setup, optimal or compressive. Compressive, remember, if you're using some old FortiGate, you'll be seeing a broad and different sort of options view in a FortiGate. That is your compressive, but optimal is the latest one, and this is what I'm going to use. So I'll say okay. And here I can say I don't want this message because this gives you what new we have with the FortiGate, right? So I already watched it, but if you don't, you watch and then say don't show this message again. And now we are on the dashboard, as you can see on the screen. Next step would be, will be going to configure different options here. So just the sake of understanding, we have a different options which we're going to use, like in a network we can see these interfaces. Currently we have just one interface configured, this guy, but depending on the requirement we'll be configuring the other interfaces. DNS, we don't have any. It's using the FortiGuard DNS, which is unreachable, so we're going to specify those. Let me use the Google DNS, which is primary 8.8.8.8, and secondary also use something like 4.4.4.4. Okay, both looks good. Domain name is your firewallgan.com, and DNS protocols and all those things, let it be like this. HTTPS, let me just enable it, but I don't want that for now, certificate and all those things. Okay, what is this DNS filter and everything? This is unreachable. Apply preview, edit CLI. It's okay, we'll check it out later. And as soon as I apply, the things got applied. Okay, so this looks good. Then we require a static route when we configure a VPNs depending on requirement. Here is the my security profile, antivirus and all those things, and this is a cool one, the policy. We'll be setting up the policy to have the access for the VPNs. Right now I can see implicit policy which denies everything. We need to have a policy after this. Sorry, we need to have an explicit policy before this. We're going to do that. Then here you can see the addresses. You can come here, you can click the address, and you have a choice to make it subnet or a simple host, IP range, and all those things. So it's a upcoming labs what as per the requirements we're going to deliver. And the VPNs. So we'll be configuring all those things in a next videos. I'll show you how to configure. System, it's more like your configuration of the administration, firmware, HA, all those things. Logs and reporting, you will get right away all those details here, the log settings and everything. So I hope you guys found this video informative, and I'll see you in next video.